Peace. I'm gonna build on something real quick. I heard a couple gods. I've been heard this though. You know, some say you gotta keep this on 3 minutes too, so you get these shorts played. I heard one God say, we're scientists. We've been saying that 5%. We always say we're scientists. Another God say, we're not scientists. and they're both right. You know what I'm saying? See, we're born scientists. We are born scientists. We got that innate curiosity to learn and discover, our surroundings, life. We come out like that, learning, discovering, questioning stuff, experimenting, So we're born scientists. It's just, we come out, we're experimenting, we're questioning stuff. We want to learn, we want to discover stuff, Then eventually, we get fed those wrong foods. We get fed those wrong foods. They plant that fear in us. As when we're babies, and we go from being naturally gods on earth to being followers. So yeah, we're born scientists. But then as we grow and develop, soon it even starts in the womb. Our parents, they fed the wrong food. They start feeding us the wrong foods in the womb, like today's degree. Who's found unlike attract, unlike repel. 21st degree, wisdom, knowledge degree. Original man was a scientist by the name of Yaqub, born 20 miles outside of Mecca in the year 8,400. So the original man was a scientist. We were born scientists. So we say we're scientists, 5% say we're scientists. We are scientists by nature. It's just, when we get birthed into this wilderness, and we start getting fed those wrong foods, those dirty religions that teach you to not question and just leave it in God's hand and don't question and just follow this and do the wisdom, knowledge with today's mathematics. Don't question, just follow. We go from being gods and earth and scientists to being, believing all this mystery stuff, being led in all wrong directions. And we're no longer scientists. Peace.